Welcome back. Continuing on with Batman movie reviews. Just covered Batman and Batman Returns. Love both movies. Both directed by Tim Burton. So now we're kicking off with the Joel Schumacher, or as most will call the disaster of the Batman segments. And we're kicking it off with Batman Forever, starring Val Kilmer this time as Batman. And you also got Jim Carrey as the Riddler, Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, Chris O'Donnell, first time ever as Robin, and Nicole Kidman as Dr. Chase Meridian. So the only two they kept the same were Pat Hingle for Commissioner Gordon and Michael Gough as Alfred. Those were like the only two that stayed the same in all four movies. So my thoughts on this movie is this. Total opposite of what happened with Batman and Batman Returns. Just nowhere is good. Now that's not to say that this film had all bad things. Personally, I actually thought Jim Carrey did a good job as the Riddler and as Edward Nygma. I liked how the whole thing came together as far as his character arc goes. So I thought he did a good job there. And also Robin. I thought that was very well done too. And Chris O'Donnell I thought did a good job in this one as Robin and Dick Grayson. And I liked the whole chemistry between Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson. Like Dick Grayson's out for revenge because Two-Face killed his family. And understandable so. And Alfred even had to remind Bruce Wayne that him and Dick Grayson actually do have something in common. Even though Bruce Wayne tries to deny it at first, but then he does realize, and he even tries to tell Dick Grayson that yes, his parents were murdered. And they even have a flashback scene of Bruce Wayne's parents getting murdered, much like the first film. But it was different because you don't see the guy's face. But we all know what happened then. So I thought that was well done there. Val Kilmer, to me, as Batman himself, he was fine. But as Bruce Wayne, I'm a little not convinced. I'm not convinced. And then Nicole Kidman as Dr. Chase Meridian, she's just out because she wants Batman. Thinks Batman's all hot and all that. So as a result, you see where she's going. And then we get to Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. Now, Tommy Lee Jones, terrific actor. I like him in just about everything he's been in. This role, though, I don't fault him completely. I kind of fault the writing and the directing of Schumacher in this one. And honestly, originally this was supposed to go to Billy D. Williams, had they continued with the Tim Burton style. Because the plan was to have him come back as Two-Face. But too bad the studio was not very smart and let Tim Burton go. I thought that was very stupid. And because of that, they lost Michael Keaton as well. Now, Riddler, surprisingly, on a side note, was originally going to be given to Robin Williams. He was offered the role originally, but he had to turn it down because he was already working on other projects. But honestly, I think Robin Williams would have made a great Riddler. He looked the part, sounded the part. I think it would have worked. But it is what it is. And Jim Carrey actually did well with what he was given. With all that stuff. So, yeah. The music score for this film was pretty good. But nowhere as good as Danny Elfman. But it was still good, though. Like, overall, this movie was okay. It was okay. Saw it at the drive-in theater and had a great experience with it when I was a kid. But I had multiple reshowings. It's nowhere as good. Good, but it's not the worst Batman movie I've ever seen. So we'll just leave it at that. So, yeah. Tell me what your thoughts on Batman Forever, along with other Batman films. I'd love to hear your thoughts on them. And give me a like and subscribe, and hey, stay tuned for more. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again real soon.